Everyone trying to lock in, get mentally ready for another hard-fought NBA battle. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. Taking a look at the Timberwolves, they've started strong this year, holding the second-place spot. And checking out the Kings, they're a ways down in the standings.
Right now, for Sacramento, just already digging a nice big hole for themselves. The season has become a nightmare that few people, if any, saw coming.
They do have the talent necessary to get it turned around quickly. They won't want to wait too much longer to do it, but they can still make it a productive season.
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. Randall and Gobert are in the middle. DiVincenzo and Edwards are the backcourt, and it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. And for Sacramento, perimeter is filled up by Monk and DeRozan. Achua is out there with Domantas Sabonis, and it's Schroeder in at the one. And offensive rebounding, one of Rudy Gobert's specialties, Grant.
Yeah, in some games, over half his points come from second-chance opportunities. And you know, B.A., even when you block him out, he can reach right over you and get that board.
And that one falls for Gobert. All right, Doris, let's talk for a moment about Rudy Gobert's defensive IQ.
Let's begin, B.A., with his communication on that end. It's an undervalued aspect of defensive performance. Then you talk about his ability to be a rim protector, to be able to rotate in defensive help. There is a reason he has won the Defensive Player of the Year as many times as he has. What you love about Rudy Gobert is he understands his strengths and where he can impact the game. That is primarily on the defensive end, but also as a screen setter offensively. And you lay that pass out there just like a great quarterback. Let your teammate run to it.
Outside McDaniels. The three is up. Rebounded, Domantas Sabonis. And so it's Schroeder with it. He brings it up for Sacramento. Pass to DeRozan. Sabonis with a screen on McDaniels. DeRozan passes to Sabonis. Shot clock at 6. Back to DeRozan from the arc. That shot, no good. McDaniels with some nice D. Now here's DiVincenzo. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall.
How dangerous a threat from deep is Dante DiVincenzo. Hand up, I don't care where he is beyond the arc.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Doug Christie. Unsurprisingly, the conversation turned to Rudy Gobert. Let's be honest, he's scary, Coach said about the 7-footer. He hinted their strategy might involve trying to, quote, lure Rudy out of the paint so he's not there to slap away our layups. Maybe some tricky play here to try and push Gobert out of his comfort zone. Back over to you guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Here's Randall. He chipped in with 13 points in his last game. Outside Edwards. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Man, that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact, doesn't bother him.
Outside Schroeder. DeRozan against McDaniels. Pass to Sabonis. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert.
Nothing more important than contesting layups and dunks. A great job defensively.
And Gobert with the stuff.
That is right in Gobert's window. Make it easy.
First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Schroeder. Now Achua. Checked by Randall. Achua inside. Randall's there. Achua with the dunk.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. Minnesota leading by 3. Here's Edwards. He's given them steady production at over 27 points a game. Out to DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 5. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here, and the basket is good. Gobert's got his second basket of the night.
You love the touch from Rudy Gobert. He's put a ton of work into his offensive game.
And so Monk will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Pass to Sabonis. DeRozan outside. Back to Sabonis. Here's Monk, guarded by Edwards. And here's Schroeder. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by DiVincenzo. And checking out some numbers for Malik Monk.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
5 to shoot.
How about that contest from Anthony Edwards? This guy can be a two-way force.
To the inside. Here's Randall. Rebound by Sacramento. They're coming off that loss against Denver.
And it's not the result they were hoping for. But every game is a chance to learn and make adjustments.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it hurts a little more when you play well and fail to close out a game. That was one they should have won.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Now here's Monk. Coming off a 22-point game against Denver. And here's Schroeder outside. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in the game. And here's Edwards outside. Achua with the rebound. Kings trail by 7. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Monk looking around. Over Edwards. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Monk's gotten his second bucket. Compared to the old days, Doris, it feels like rookies these days get more playing time right away.
You're right, B.A., and it doesn't matter if they're still in their teen years. It comes down to, are you the most talented player, or are you considered a foundational piece, and we want to get you repetition right away.
Now here's Schroeder. He's scoreless. DeRozan passes to Achua. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
There is an activity to the way Precious Achua plays. Draws the whistle right there. Really good work.
All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Timberwolves.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
The first one falls.
Yeah, guys, at 6'8", Precious Achua hits the boards with ferocity and with abandon. He brings tremendous energy to whatever team he's playing for.
Conley's checked in for DiVincenzo. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, the Timberwolves this summer signing extensions keep their elite front court intact. In bringing back Julius Randle and Naz Reid, they maintain a team strength, one that seems more necessary than ever in the loaded West, guys.
Making the commitment. Okay, thanks for the report, Shams. Kings trail by 5. Now Schroeder. No made baskets yet. Sabonis with a screen on McDaniels. DeRozan against McDaniels. 4 on the clock. Achua for 3. Again, the miss by the Kings.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Sacramento has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Schroeder finds Monk. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. McDaniels passes to Conley. It's Edwards on the wing. Over Monk. Here's Gobert. And the jam by Gobert.
So long, so athletic. Rudy Gobert with a big-time dunk.
Kings trail by 7. And here's Schroeder. He's coming off a 10-point game against Denver.
And with all the attention he drew offensively, he did a great job of just kicking to the open man.
McDaniels, that's good.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Here's Schroeder. And another miss by Sacramento.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Pass to Randall. 4-3. Nails it from 3. Randall's got 5 now.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And timeout called by Doug Christie. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Some changes for Sacramento. Zach LaVine comes in for Sabonis. And it's Westbrook in for Schroeder. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Reed's checked in for Julius Randle. Kings trail by 13. Westbrook outside. On the wing, LaVine. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
McDaniels, that's good.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And so it's Westbrook who will bring it up for the Kings. Pass to LaVine. Back to Westbrook. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pure from 3-point range. Monk's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
He may not be the, quote, pure point guard in the traditional sense, but the passing game of Russell Westbrook is so impactful.
Now here's McDaniels. In his last outing, 8 points for him. And the blocks leaders among small forwards. Coaches love to get strong defense out of the wings. The 4th spot held by Jaden McDaniels.
These are some of the league's most versatile defenders in this group. I mean, they can mirror ball handlers on the perimeter as well as contest shots in the paint.
You know, that's a defensive combination you're sort of always looking for in wing players. Strong on the ground, strong in the air. There is no safe ground when one of them is on patrol.
Now here's DeRozan. 26 points for him last game against the Nuggets in Denver.
Boy, the defense had tons of difficulty covering him. They kept putting him at the line, and he burned them.
Dillingham, no good. Kings trail by 12. Here's Westbrook, and they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Russell Westbrook is an elite talent. He knows how to make tough shots.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Pretty incredible to think that Russell Westbrook made the triple-double somewhat routine. The ability to fill up a stat sheet like few others in the history of the game. Incredible, guys.
Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Malik Monk is a key player for the Kings. He said, coming to the organization, I felt like I could bring an energy that Zach had been waiting for. And it's a comfortable fit. Coming here slows everything down. I can just focus on my crafted hand, and it's been working for me. Brian?
He's played great for him. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. And Minnesota with possession here after the Kings picked up a basket a moment ago. Reed passes to Conley. Puts up a 3. Rebound by the Kings. DeRozan with the ball. Ingles covering. Here's LaVine. Good. And it's DeRozan who picks up the assist. And it's now only a 5-point Minnesota lead. Minnesota shooting a solid 50% in the opening quarter. Westbrook against Conley. Here's Ingles. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Now here's Westbrook. Defense is right there. Missed inside. Down low. Conley. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Westbrook can't hit.
Oh, he missed the chippy. What are the odds? That's so frustrating.
Conley up top. Defended by DeRozan. Levine against Ingles. Pass to Reed. Just 4 to shoot. Over Achua. Reed can't hit.
Solid defense there. You are just trying to make an interior shot a difficult shot, and that's what happened.
Westbrook, the pass to Levine. DeRozan against Reed. And he gets it to go.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Berenger. Levine against Ingles. Here's Berenger. For the left side wing. Achua with a steal. Here's Levine. Up and in on the layup. Levine's got 6 points.
They've closed the gap over the last few possessions, but can they push through and grab the lead?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
And so it's Rudy Gobert making things happen for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He had solid production this quarter with scoring and rebounding. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Kings.
Well, they found their offensive openings in the mid-range, and they continue to find ways to open up those jump shot opportunities.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
The Kings trailing. On the court for the Timberwolves. Second quarter underway. Randall at power forward with Reed at center. Mike Conley out there with Dillingham. And it's Ingles in at the 3.
Well, Domantas Sabonis has so many strengths to his game, but to me, his passing is at the top of the list.
And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting just 42% so far in the game. Pass to Ingles. Outside Conley. And here's Randall. Eubanks defending. The fader. Randall can't hit.
Boy, defense has to feel fortunate there. That's one he normally knocks down.
And Grant, the son of Hall of Famer Arvydas Sabonis. How much do you think Domas modeled his game after his dad?
Well, B.A., I played against his dad. Arvydas was 5 inches taller, but the elite skill set shared in common. No doubt, Domas took a lot of pointers from his father.
Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Take it away! Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. On the wing, Levine. Checked by Randall. Shot by Levine, no good. The Timberwolves trail. Ingles from outside. Westbrook with the rebound. Pass to Levine. Beyond the arc. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 3rd assist of the night.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
And here's Minnesota now. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter. Now Randall. From deep three-point land. Minnesota again missing.
Boy, that's a case where he may have been too focused on answering back with his own 3.
Ellis passes to Westbrook. Outside Levine. Three-pointer. And the Kings with another 3.
Yeah, there's the versatility Levine brings to your team. This guy can go on scoring runs and keep you afloat.
Pass to Reed. Outside, Ingles. 6 to shoot. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
On the wing, Levine. Shoots over Ingles. Ooh, Levine with another miss. Timberwolves trail by 7. To the paint to win the drought. Randle, good.
Such a tough proposition guarding Julius Randle in that area. This guy is capable on the interior.
Here's Westbrook. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Boy, I don't think he'll get a screen assist for that pick, but they get the points, and that's all that matters.
This will be his second trip to the free throw line in this one. And timeout called by Doug Christie. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. DeMar DeRozan's checked in for Eubanks. Edwards, he's checked in for Minnesota. That one misses for Westbrook. Well, Grant, as more and more teams look to get up and down, you think that lends itself to going deeper down the roster?
Oh, definitely, BA. Also, with the G League and bigger coaching staffs enabling end-of-the-bench guys to get more reps, it helps them stay ready when their number is called.
Pass to Randle. And Domas Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Westbrook finds DeRozan. Sabonis with a screen on Randle. Sabonis right side. Now Westbrook. Back to Sabonis. Stolen by Reed. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score. Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Sacramento leading by 5. Now here's Levine. He's got 12. Pass to Ellis. Over Edwards. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. Conley passes to Randle. And that one's good. Randle's got 6 here in the quarter.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
DeRozan with the ball. And he's been a big part of their offense, averaging more than 18 points a game. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
I think I can make the case that DeMar DeRozan finishes through contact like a big man. This guy is tremendous at end-one opportunities.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. Jaden McDaniels comes in for Ingles. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Conley. That's good from DeRozan.
Great scorers know how to knock in free throws. DeMar DeRozan, not the guy you want to foul.
And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for Minnesota. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
Oh, my. Talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them, but they were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
I thought what really stood out was how dominant they were on the offensive end. That was about as flawless as you could hope for.
Minnesota is shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Take a break.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Gobert.
Rudy Gobert has been consistently great on the defensive end of the floor as a rim protector and shot blocker.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. The Kings lead by 5. Here's Levine. 11 points for him last game against Denver. 5 on the clock. Here's Westbrook, and Gobert with a block.
Boy, you have to be careful if Gobert is in the zip code, folks. This is a great shot blocker. Oh, phenomenal work right there. There's times, boy, he can be tough to check.
Now DeRozan. 5 points in the game. Westbrook outside. Sabonis with a screen on DiVincenzo. Here's Westbrook. It's blocked by Gobert.
One of the best to do it. Gobert adds another block to that career total.
McDaniels from long range. Out to DiVincenzo. The 3. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Westbrook taking his time here. Sabonis against Gobert. Sabonis, the pass to Levine. Over McDaniels. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento. Timberwolves trail by 3. Outside Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Shoots over Levine. And Gobert with the bucket on the assist by Edwards. Gobert's got 11.
Wow, when Gobert can step out and hit that mid-range jumper, look out.
And so now a timeout called by Doug Christie. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And some changes here for the Kings. Achua's checked in for Zach LaVine. Malik Monk comes in for Ellis. And it's Dennis Schroeder in for Russell Westbrook. Sacramento has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. DeRozan finds Sabonis. Back to DeRozan. Fires for 3. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
DeRozan with the ball. And it's Gobert picking him up. That one goes in. DeRozan's got 5 points now this quarter.
This is just excellent concentration. DeMar DeRozan refusing to let the defense dissuade him.
Here's Edwards. Coming off a 31-point game against the Suns in Phoenix.
And he brought the defense, secured 4 steals over the course of the game.
To the middle. Here's Gobert. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That'll belong to Domantas Sabonis.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He's gone 3 of 4 from the line.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. Naz Reid's checked in for the Timberwolves. And so Gobert nails both of them. And so Monk will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Outside Schroeder. Pass to Sabonis. Fires the 3. Reid with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. Oh, Sabonis with the steal. 2 for 4 from the field now.
Boy, we think of Dennis Schroeder as a natural-born scorer, but there he does a great job passing the basketball.
Timberwolves trail by 3. Doris, something everybody likes about Naz Reid is his energy. It's infectious.
This is why the fans love him. And what I admire most about Naz, yes, he's been effective off the bench. He's been able to fit into any lineup. Every year the coaching staff comes in and says, I'm not sure where he fits, and Naz finds a way to carve out a role. Big jelly in the house.
Just 3 to shoot. Puts it up. Another miss by Minnesota. Sacramento leading by 3. Into the lane. The shot is good on the assist by Sabonis.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Here is DiVincenzo. 15 in his last outing. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
You know, couldn't agree more with this timeout. There are far too many turnovers to get any kind of offensive rhythm. You're just trying to mix things up here.
We see a ton of teams shooting more and more threes nowadays. Here are the best in that department. 4th, Sacramento.
Instead of just bombing away, they work hard to create good looks from beyond the arc.
Outside McDaniels. Reid, a screen on Schroeder. Down low. Reid passes to McDaniels. For 3, DiVincenzo. Rebound by Sacramento. Achua's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. DeRozan finds Achua. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. McDaniels passes to DiVincenzo. Outside Edwards. To the paint. Rudy, a monster inside.
How about the defenders have had no answer for Rudy Gobert? He's having his way.
DiVincenzo against Schroeder. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Schroeder can't get it to go.
I'll tell you, he's been struggling, but they are still in line to come out of here with a W.
Back to Edwards. To the inside. And Gobert with the stuff.
This guy always amongst the league leaders in dunks. Gobert is a force around the cup.
There's a minute 54 left to play in the first half. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, BA. The Timberwolves have elite shot creation, but it's finding that balance. Anthony Edwards said, I'm wired to score the ball. I'm going to showcase my game, so it's hard to find that balance of when to pass and when to keep it and try to get going. Sometimes I feel like the right play is me. Guys?
Fills it up with the best. Okay, Allie, good stuff. Levine, he's checked in for Domantas Sabonis. .144 left in the second period. Edwards against Monk. Outside McDaniels. A deep 3. They get the rebound. Launches the 3. He's off on that one.
Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
Schroeder passes to Achua. Now DeRozan. 6 on the shot clock. Too easy for DeRozan.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Outside Reid. Pass to McDaniels. He shoots. Rebound by the Kings. Achua's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Schroeder passes to Monk. There's 38 seconds left in the first half of basketball. That's good from Schroeder on the assist by Monk. And now it's a 9-point Sacramento lead. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting just 37% from the field in the second quarter. Gobert with a screen on Monk. Looking to win the run. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Oh, terrific pass right there. Your teammate just walks right into it.
"20 seconds left in the first half. DiVincenzo against Schroeder. Achua with a screen. Lets the three fly. And Schroeder with the three. Schroeder's got 8. 1 second left. It doesn't go for him. And so it's the Sacramento Kings ending the quarter up 10. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Welcome to halftime. First things first, a look ahead at other games on the docket tonight. It'll be the Detroit Pistons up against the Pacers in Indianapolis. Tip-off is 7 p.m. Eastern Time.
Two of the best in the league in that one.
What a measuring stick game. A good chance to see how good your team really is.
And now, how about that first half? Talk about a dominating display for the Sacramento Kings.
Good things happen when you take care of the rock.
Yeah, they're certainly not giving away possessions. That's helped put them in the driver's seat.
Hey, you guys are putting me to sleep.
Likewise. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. You look at Rudy Gobert in this game. He's been everywhere.
And just halfway through this contest, he's already registered a double-double.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
The Kings lead by 10. Perimeter is filled up by Monk and DeRozan. Domantas Sabonis out there with Precious Achua, and it's Schroeder in at the point guard position. That's Doug Christie's 5 as we get into the second half.
Man, the defender really went after him.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And Monk drops them both.
Boy, when you watch this guy shoot free throws, you can see very repeatable motion, and that is what leads to this kind of consistency.
Inside. Randall inside. Achua defending.
Boy, what a nice offensive move by Julius Randle. Lures the defender in to draw the contact. That is pretty.
First trip to the line for him here. No good on that one.
It seems to me Julius Randle improves every season, and the more responsibility he's given, it seems the better he performs.
And he sinks the second. Now here's Monk. Drives to the hoop. That one is off. Oh, good D by Edwards. Here's McDaniels. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
DiVincenzo with a steal. Pass to Edwards. Takes a three. Edwards hits from beyond the arc.
This guy is constantly refining his game, and Anthony Edwards is dangerous from three.
And it's Monk with the ball for Sacramento. Now here's DeRozan. McDaniels covering. Sabonis with a screen on McDaniels. Pulls up at the elbow. Good as the jump shot falls. DeRozan's got 11.
Yeah, one of the great mid-range scorers in the game. DeMar DeRozan getting to work.
Out to DiVincenzo. Randall deciding where to go with it. 4 on the clock. Not enough on that one as it misses. Sacramento leading by 10. Schroeder with it. Give him 8 points now. And there's the foul. It'll go on DeMar DeRozan. That'll be a second foul of the game. Timberwolves trail by 10. Outside McDaniels. DiVincenzo against Schroeder. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That'll belong to Domantas Sabonis.
Well, if you're on the defensive end, you can't fall for Rudy Gobert's tricks. This guy is very crafty at using that up fake.
And he drops the first. And so he makes both from the line. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Edwards against Monk. Outside Achua. Pass to DeRozan. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, we talk about the offensive prowess of DeMar DeRozan. Clever use of the up fake and gets him to draw the foul. Nicely done.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from DeRozan.
The consistency of DeMar DeRozan throughout his tenure in the NBA, it's incredible how consistently good on the offensive end he has been.
DeRozan hits them both. Minnesota with the ball. It's a 10-point game. Pass to McDaniels. Now Randall from outside the arc. DeRozan with the rebound. DeRozan's got 4 rebounds in the game. Fires from deep. Some solid defense from Edwards.
Boy, what a frustrating, sluggish start to this half. Brutal.
Edwards driving. It's hauled in by DeMar DeRozan. DeRozan's got 5 rebounds tonight. Monk. Good. And it's DeRozan who picks up the assist. DeRozan's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, I think this is a great area of growth for DeMar DeRozan. His ability to use his teammates to enhance the team scoring.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Pass to DiVincenzo. Gobert inside. Working on Sabonis. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. And timeout called by Doug Christie. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And while we have a chance, the 2K leaderboard showing the NBA's best when it comes to steals. The Timberwolves, #1.
And credit their relentless nature defensively for causing the mistakes. They apply a ton of pressure.
And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Kings. Pass to Sabonis. And it's DeRozan missing. Deflects the pass. McDaniels with it. Picked up by DeRozan. McDaniels can't hit.
Well, he just doesn't have it here tonight, and it's had a ripple effect on this team.
Here's Achua. Check by Randall. Randall with a steal. For 3, DiVincenzo knocks down the long J. DiVincenzo's got 6.
Always assertive off the catch. Dante doesn't give the defender time to react.
Here's DeRozan. 13 points in the game. Outside Schroeder. Let's go with a 3. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento. Timberwolves trail by 7. DiVincenzo, pass to Gobert. And here's the upcoming schedule for Sacramento. On Wednesday, they'll be playing against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. And then on Friday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Utah, going up against the Jazz.
And that game against the Grizzlies, that's where you have to bring your A-plus effort, especially when you know you're going to be facing a more talented team.
That free throw no good. Levine, he's checked in for the Kings. And he's good on the second. The Kings lead by 6. Here's DeRozan driving to the basket, and it's Gobert with a rebound. Minnesota has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Edwards against Monk. Sacramento grabs the miss. DeRozan outside. Achua with a screen. DeRozan passes to Achua. Achua with the dunk.
Well, such an explosive athlete. Achua off his feet in a hurry.
Here's Randall. He's got 14. Outside Edwards. Back to Randall. Shot clock at 6. Achua with a rebound. Achua's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Monk passes to Levine. Now Schroeder. Give him 8. Back to Levine. Unloads. And it's DeRozan missing.
Boy, if he ever finds his footing, they'll be in even better shape. Right now, his teammates carrying him. Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
And last season, the most efficient shooting season of Zach LaVine's career.
Yeah, B.A., 2.5% better in his free throw shooting. He would have had a 50-40-90 season on his hands, but his scoring is top tier.
Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
I'll tell you, the ability to put the ball on the deck, drive it, and finish with a dunk. Mr. Gobert, how about you?
The Kings lead by 6. And here's Schroeder. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Pass to DeRozan. Back to Levine. McDaniels with a steal. Randall outside. There's the 3. Drops in the 3. Now just a 3-point Kings lead.
Boy, that's his second three. First of this half, though.
And so here's Sacramento. DeRozan outside. Lets a floater go. It's blocked by Gobert.
Almost inescapable, that 7'9" wingspan. Send it back, big Rudy Gobert.
Second chance shot. What hustle on the glass by Gobert.
We see it over and over again. More teams sending activity to the offensive window, and it pays dividends.
On the wing, Levine. Back to DeRozan. Pass to Achua. Clock at 6. DeRozan up top. And stolen by Edwards. McDaniels with it. Now guarded by Monk.
Well, there's tremendous length when it comes to Jaden McDaniels. And off the dribble drive at the cup, he's tough.
And it's the Kings with the ball. They trail by 1. Outside Levine. Now here's DeRozan. And no good. The dry spell continues. Outside McDaniels. He drops it from range. McDaniels got 10.
You have to anticipate those quick release opportunities. Jaden McDaniels ready on the catch.
Here's Randall. And the shot goes. And the Timberwolves lead by 6. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Eubanks, he's checked in for Achua. Saric comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Ellis is checked in for Monk. And it's Westbrook in for Schroeder. Conley looking for an opening. Shoots from 12. Hauled in by the Kings. Westbrook outside. To the middle. Eubanks, the pass to Ellis. Gets the 3 to fall. And it's now just a 1-point Timberwolves lead.
Well, you give this guy a half-decent look from distance, and he's going to make you pay.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
They're starting a new trend with regard to turnovers. It's becoming problematic.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. Sacramento has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Outside Levine. Ellis on the wing. Eubanks, the pass to Ellis. Just 5 on the clock. There's the triple. And Baron J pulls it down. And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 20-7 run. Ingles, good.
I'll tell you, this guy recognizes when driving lanes are available. Joe Ingles waits until it opens and then seizes the opportunity.
We've got 1:28 left in the third. Westbrook outside. On the wing, Levine. The shot comes out. The Timberwolves lead by 3. Left side Reed. Lets it go from deep. Can't hit that one. The Kings shooting a low 29% since halftime. Ellis passes to Eubanks, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
When you can get off the floor like that, that wipes away any height advantage.
Here's Dillingham, still without a bucket. Pass to Berenger. Now Ingles. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Dillingham. He's guarded by Ellis. Dillingham, no good. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. There's 18 seconds left in the third. Levine against Ingles. Levine can't hit. And here's Dillingham from the arc. No good. And so it's Rudy Gobert making things happen for the Timberwolves. And that quarter was all about him, leading the comeback charge. Now they're up in this one. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. Randall at power forward with Reed at center. Dillingham out there with Mike Conley. And it's Ingles in at the small forward position. Offensive rebound. Eubanks gets the bucket.
Now that's a confidence booster. Great effort on the offensive glass.
This guy just feeds off that fourth quarter pressure in a tight game like this. That's when we can really see the kind of heart he plays with.
Here's Randall. The rebound by Eubanks. The Kings leading. Now here's Ellis. Outside Levine. Gets the bucket and the foul. That's on Joe Ingles.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Kings.
Well, they found success off the drive, creating a lot of buckets by getting into the teeth of the defense.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Dillingham, no good.
Just tremendous defensive determination right there. Refuses to allow the easy two.
Ellis. Randall with it. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
He takes it in. Left side Ingles. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist. Randall's got 4 assists now tonight.
I'll tell you, Ingles is just such a pro. This guy is unafraid despite the defense.
Sacramento leading by 4. Here's Westbrook. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Pass to Reed. Here's Conley. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
To their benefit, they've cut down on the miscues here in the second half.
And Sacramento making a change here. DeRozan is checked in. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Edwards is checked in. For Sacramento, they've gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. DeRozan against Randall. Pass to Levine. Out left to the wing. Sacramento passing it around. Off target with the three.
This guy hit a couple of threes in the first half, but since then it's been a little bit of a struggle.
Here we go, one-on-one. Stolen by Ingles. Fast break, Minnesota. And here's Edwards outside. Ant-Man from the corner.
That's his second make from distance this half after hitting none before that.
We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. DeRozan passes to Ellis. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento. And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Dillingham's checked in for Ingles. DeRozan against Randall. Rebound by Sacramento. DeRozan's got 6 rebounds in the game. The Kings lead by 3. Anthony Edwards with a rebound. Edwards has got 5 rebounds tonight. Conley with the ball. He's picked up by Ellis. Outside Edwards. Six on the shot clock. Shoots from 14. And Domas Sabonis pulls it down. Sacramento has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Oh, and Reed with a block.
Boy, Naz Reid giving you a high level of rim protection right there.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
And the Kings shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. Sabonis can't hit. Timberwolves trail by 3. To the inside. Oh, got a piece of it. Levine with a steal. Sabonis against Reed. Stolen by Conley. Here's Edwards. Oh!
Mike Conley is an active, alert defender. Boy, he is known to pick a pocket or two.
A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. And so it's Westbrook who will bring it up for the Kings. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
What we know unequivocally is the best players being your hardest workers. The guys who want to be held accountable make such an impact on your program, and that is Russell Westbrook to a T.
Achua's checked in for Sacramento. Monk comes in for Ellis. And then for Minnesota, Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Dillingham. And it's DiVincenzo in for Conley.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
So it's Sacramento now. Here's Westbrook. Good work defensively by DiVincenzo. To the paint. Oh, Sabonis with the steal. The 3 from DeRozan. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Westbrook's got assist number 5 here tonight. Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Edwards looking it over. Outside for Randall. For 3. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's foul number 2 for him. Schroeder, he's checked in for Westbrook. The Kings leading. Now DeRozan. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Down low. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Well, making it look very easy. Right at the rim, McDaniels with the finish.
Here's Schroeder. Pass to Monk. Sabonis with a screen on Edwards. Give him that one. Now shooting 5 for 11 from the floor.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
For Minnesota, they've gone 5 of 11 so far in the fourth. There's a screen. McDaniels finds Edwards. Oh, Edwards bringing the heat.
Well, we know this about Anthony Edwards. This guy, one of the stronger guards in this game. That's a tough finish.
For Sacramento, they've gone just 6 of 14 in this final quarter. It's Monk on the wing. Back to Achua. And stolen by Edwards. And now the T-Wolves on the break. McDaniels got room. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 6 assists in the game.
A tale of two halves. After a slow start, he's turning his offense around.
The Kings trailing. DeRozan down low. McDaniels covering. It's McDaniels on the wing. 13 feet out. Gobert. Oh, Gobert cleans it up. Wow.
Even though they have the lead, this guy keeping his foot on the gas pedal, I love it.
Schroeder passes to Monk. Sabonis with a screen on Edwards. Pass to Sabonis. Anthony Edwards with a rebound. Edwards has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here is DiVincenzo. Randall outside. Jacks up a 3. Hits the three-pointer. Randall's got 9 points here in the second half.
Boy, after making 1 3 in the first half, he's knocked down 2 in the second.
Kings trail by 7. DeRozan outside. Picked by Sabonis. DeRozan passes to Sabonis. Over Gobert. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively. And that's having a ripple effect.
McDaniels, that's good. And so it's Schroeder with it. He brings it up for the Sacramento Kings. Pass to Achua. Fires in the triple. That gives him a double-double.
I'll tell you, a confident stroke from Precious Achua. He has elevated this aspect of his game.
Minnesota leading by 6. Outside Edwards. McDaniels. No good from 3.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Edwards with it. He's picked up by Schroeder. Left side Achua. Now DeRozan. Sabonis with a screen on McDaniels. DeRozan on the tape. DeRozan cuts right through.
Oh, my goodness. You could tell DeMar DeRozan demanded the basketball. He wanted the chance to be the deciding factor.
Minnesota leading by 4. McDaniels, a screen on Schroeder. Now McDaniels. Randall inside. Achua's there. 6 to shoot. The 8-footer. Shot's no good. And so it's Schroeder with it. He brings it up for the Sacramento Kings. McDaniels against DeRozan. Now Sabonis. From deep. Gobert pulls it down. DiVincenzo with it. He's picked up by Schroeder. Fires it from 14. And he buries the jumper.
That's where the handle comes into play. Dante DiVincenzo, a little stop and pop.
DeRozan fires. The three is in.
What a tough shot. It's almost as if he can't miss right now.
Gobert with a screen on Monk. Edwards. Rebounded by Sabonis.
I'd go back to that shot again. That's a great look from the mid-range.
DeRozan against McDaniels. Monk! No! They're unable to get the tying basket there. Edwards. Oh, it's Edwards all the way.
We know this about Anthony Edwards. He is fearless in these moments. That's a big-time clutch delivery.
Sacramento has gone 4 of 9 from three-point range in the fourth. DeRozan. Gobert pulls it down. All right, Grant trying to seize control now.
NBA, if they can convert here, they might be able to close the door.
Up again.
Big-time delivery from Domantas Sabonis. Okay.
Important possession here.
Yeah, we'll see how they execute under pressure.
Edwards. Beyond the arc. Money from three. And here is DeRozan.
And looking for a quick bucket here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
It's in!
Well, effective passing from your wing players makes for a well-rounded offense. And DeMar DeRozan keeping everyone involved. I love it.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. From downtown, McDaniels with a rebound. And that's an intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that increases the lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 7-point game. Timeout call, Sacramento. They're behind by 7. All right, guys, what do you think?
Too little, too late. Making a change won't save them now.
Well, I think he might just want to remind these guys, hey, let's finish the game the right way.
And that's a foul called on Domantas Sabonis. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
And you know what? We'll give them some credit for battling today, but this one is just about over.
So he gets them both, and it's a 9-point game here.
All but over now. Those free throws help seal the deal.
So we see the Timberwolves get the win here. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
I'm here now with Rudy Gobert. A big night for you offensively. What was working for you out there?
I just keep working every day to try to improve, and it's also I feel like my teammates are really looking for me, and I just got to make the right play most of the time.
You've earned their trust. Thanks, Rudy.
All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Rudy Gobert.